Hey, here's some sneaky little chord changes. Looking at a chord, say like a C, when you go to A minor, this is what I see my students do sometimes. They pick up all the fingers. The best way I know is to keep these two fingers in place when you're going from a C to a C or A minor. So keep that ring finger mobile while these remain in place. How about taking a C and moving to an F? Again, index finger stays planted and these two are moving. That's an F major 7. A C to a G7 is kind of fun to do. To me, C and G7 look very similar. It's just spread out more for a G7. So index goes one string towards the floor, and these two go one string towards the sky. And then they come back in. So that's a reasonably helpful. I think that's a good thing to keep in mind when changing chords. Let's look at an E. Take it to an A minor. Notice how the shapes are identical. So when I watch students, they might kind of wiggle their fingers. I try to get them to keep that shape. Keep the fingers in the exact pose, back and forth. I have a bunch of moves like this in my book. It's called Guitar Chords by Brook, Hoover. Maybe I'll put a link on this video in the description. I'll show you another little switch. A G to a C add 9. So G is like a 3, 2, 3, 3. These two fingers go one string towards the floor. So these stay in place. And if you jump it to a D, keep the ring finger in place. Let's check that out. Let's do a G to a D. Keep the ring finger in place. And the C add 9 also can keep the ring finger in place. The D, I'm adding my pinky to make a D suspended 4. That's pretty melodic, isn't it? So just play around with the G, C add 9, and the D suspended 4. So I'm just kind of rambling, talking about chords a little bit. Chords are like a massively important part of learning guitar. I got to admit, I do enjoy single note, blues, soloing, and riffs and melodies, but everything's kind of traced back to a chord. Like when somebody's singing, it's often a chord going on. Could be a riff, could be anything, but chords are going to be a majorly huge part of the whole operation. So when you practice, try to put some time in on a little bit of soloing, a little bit of riffs, a little bit of scales, some arpeggios, melodies, did I say that already? And chords are going to be a huge part of the warm-up. So usually I'll tune up and then I'll try like E, A, D, G, C. And if those chords sound good, I know my guitar is ready to go. Most things on guitar can be traced back to those shapes. E, A, D, G, and C. And those shapes move up the neck. And yeah, it's a good way to kind of get an overview on what's happening here. So it's really good to hear from you, and let me know if you have any questions or comments. I'm always really glad to hear or read a comment. If you have any specific questions, I'll make you a custom video. And if you want to order my book, that would be amazing. I would be really, really excited about that. I've got a few left, and maybe I'll make some more if the need rises. I can print a few more. Okay, talk to you soon. Have a good day.